Bewitched was an American television sitcom fantasy series broadcast on ABC for 8 seasons from September 17, 1964 to March 25, 1972. The series told the story of a modern witch trying to blend into society as a housewife while refraining from using her magical skills to simplify everyday tasks. In its first season, Bewitched was the #1 show on ABC and the best-rated sitcom among all 3 networks. It was second in ratings only to Bonanza. The main character, Samantha Stevens, was brought to life by the bewitching Elizabeth Montgomery, about whom we've made a whole video here. After Bewitched ended, Montgomery spent much of her later career pursuing dramatic roles that took her as far away from the good-natured Samantha as possible. She played a rape victim in A Case of Rape and the accused but acquitted murderer Lizzie Borden in The Legend of Lizzie Borden. Eventually, Montgomery starred in the highly rated Edna Buchanan detective series. The final film of the series aired on May 9, 1995, only 9 days before Elizabeth Montgomery passed away from colon cancer. Dick York played the first Darren Stevens, Samantha Stevens' mortal husband. His portrayal of the frustrated husband won him an Academy Award nomination in 1968. Prior to starring on the show, York's career had been sidelined due to a debilitating back injury, which caused him to spiral into a world of pain and addiction. The Bewitched crew built York a slanted wall for him to lean on in between scenes, which allowed him to manage his back injury with little difficulty. But by the end of the 3rd season, the injury was increasingly agitated, causing frequent shooting delays. While filming the 5th season of the series, York fell ill. From his hospital bed, he and director William Asher discussed York's future. It was then that Dick York left the sitcom to devote himself to his recovery. He never again returned to the set. After spending the following 18 months in a drug haze, York eventually cleaned himself up and tried to revive his career, appearing on several primetime television series, including Simon & Simon and Fantasy Island. He spent his final years battling emphysema. In 1989, he founded Acting for Life, a private charity to help the homeless and others in need. On February 20, 1992, Dick York died of complications from emphysema at the age of 63. He is buried in Plainfield Cemetery in Rockford, Michigan. Dick York's replacement on Bewitched was Dick Sargent, who had been originally offered the role of Darren in 1964, but turned it down for another show. Sargent, whose mother was a former actress and whose father was the business manager of Hollywood royalty such as Douglas Fairbanks, had majored in drama at Stanford University and acted in various roles with stars such as Elvis Presley prior to landing the role of Darren Stevens. After Bewitched ended, he continued to act in films and on television. On National Coming Out Day in 1991, Sargent publicly declared his homosexuality and support of gay rights issues. In June 1992, Sargent was a Grand Marshal of the Los Angeles Gay Pride Parade along with Elizabeth Montgomery. Dick Sargent was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 1989. Doctors were initially optimistic that it could be treated, but by early in 1994, he was seriously ill. Dick Sargent died from the disease on July 8, 1994, at age 64. Agnes Moorehead played the role of Endora, Samantha's mortal-loathing witch mother. She later commented that she had not expected the show to succeed and that she ultimately felt trapped by its success, despite receiving 6 Emmy Award nominations for her performance. After the show ended, Moorehead acted in film and theater. She voiced Mother Goose in Hanna-Barbera's 1973 adaptation of the children's book Charlotte's Web. For the 1973 Broadway adaptation of Gigi, Moorehead portrayed Aunt Alicia and performed various songs. Agnes Moorehead died of uterine cancer on April 30, 1974, at age 73. Many speculate that she may have developed the cancer while making The Conqueror with John Wayne in St. George, Utah. Several production members, as well as Wayne himself, Susan Hayward, Pedro Armendariz, who committed suicide, and its director, Dick Powell, later succumbed to cancer and cancer-related illnesses. David White was cast in the prominent role of Larry Tate, Darren Stevens' boss. Larry Tate's baby boy, Jonathan, was named after White's son, Jonathan. White also directed one season 6 episode. Following the end of Bewitched, White was a popular character actor, appearing on numerous series including The Love Boat, Remington Steele, The Rockford Files, Columbo, What's Happening, Rhoda, Quincy M.E., Cagney and Lacey, and Dallas. On December 21, 1998, Tate's son, Jonathan, was killed over Lockerbie, Scotland in the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103. 2 years later, on November 27, 1990, at the age of 74, David White died of a heart attack. He was cremated and interred at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles, California. During the first 18 episodes of Bewitched, Tabitha Stevens was played by Erin Murphy and her fraternal twin sister Diane. Eventually, Erin took over the role entirely. Following Bewitched, Murphy worked as a casting director, makeup artist, fashion stylist, acting teacher, motivational speaker, and stunt double. Currently, in addition to her work as a fashion and luxury lifestyle writer, she's a motivational speaker and active in fundraising for numerous charitable organizations. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell to be notified of new videos.